Hi, so today we're going to make the owl, and it's so cute. It's got this little blue background, and we're going to use 3 colors to make that because we're going to try to make it 3D with dark, medium, and light. Mix them together. Same with the moon. It's going to be white with 2 colors of yellow. Of course, when they mix with the white, it makes a slightly lighter color. And then the owl will use all kinds of colors, and of course the tree is brown and green, but we'll decorate it. So we're gonna do the background first. So I'll show you the paintbrushes, our big, medium, and small. Right, the big one is nice and big, so it can smash around the background, and the moon, right, big. But then the smallest, medium-sized one, she's really good for making the feathers and the stick and the leaves, right? Just right size, just right. And then itty bitty baby one, the eye, the beak, because little. So we're gonna paint the background first. So we need our 2 colors of blue, right? Dark blue and purpley blue, and then some white, right? So with the white, we'll kind of push it around, and we know that it's gonna be an inconsistent color, and we're totally fine with that. Like, it'll be dark blue, and then and then you kind of smear, and then the texture can be any way you want. And if you push really hard, you'll scratch all the paint off, and the white will show through. If you do it soft, like you're floating on top of the paint, using the side of your paintbrush because it's softer, not the tip, she's all pokey. So the side, it seems to come out better. But we need to outline all our stuff in blue first, right, to protect all of our shapes. Because I already drew the line for you, right, in art, that's called the line. I already did that part for you. Skip, no drawing. But as long as our colors and our textures reminds us of the object, our brain goes, I know what that is, right? Oh no, first we have to do the moon while our paintbrush is clean. I forgot. Silly me. So we're going to use our white paint and our 2 yellows, a darker yellow, kind of a mustard color, and a bright yellow. So we're going to open our white paint. Dangerous lid. I don't like lids. They fly around and hit the carpet and land on my shoe. So I always hide my lids, like push them far back. And then get your biggest, fluffiest paintbrush. And we're going to do the moon first. And yours is in pencil, right? Because we don't want all these black lines to show. But pencil doesn't show up on the camera. You can even see that I put pencil on there and had to trace. That is not going to show. So I redid it in marker just for you. So you're going to see my black marker show through the paint, but yours is going to be way cuter. So we're going to paint the moon, and we can paint right over the leaf. We're going to paint the leaf, and the moon will be dry by then, so no worries. So this is the moon, and we're going to outline it with white first. So to outline with paint, you just stab your paint, get a little glob of paint on there, and then you smash your paintbrush, and your paintbrush will open like a fan, and then you sneak up and touch that Sharpie. You don't wiggle or scribble like a marker or a crayon. You just push your paint because it comes out really thick, and a nice thick bead of paint will come out. All right, you want to see? I'll show you. And I'm about to put white paint on a white canvas, so the only way you'll be able to see it is because it's shiny. So I'm going to stab my white, and I get a lot of white, and then I go smash, and then I'm gonna sneak up and touch the Sharpie and push, and I'm gonna let the paint overlap the Sharpie because I really want that Sharpie to calm down. She's a little dark. Oh, look how far I got! These bigger paintbrushes hold more paint. Usually you have to go scoop, stop, scoop, stop. But the big paintbrush is so good. Now I ran out, right? It got dry. Don't even bother going further. So I just get more paint. Stab it! Get a glob. Then I land inside the moon. Smash! Right? Because the whole thing's going to be white anyway. Then I sneak up to the Sharpie. Oh, I touched it. Now I can push. It's like a giant smile shape. I'm going to go right on the top of this moon. And then there's paint on the, no paint, paint on the other side, so I flip my paintbrush over and use that paint. And see how I can paint over it? You see it? The Sharpie still shows through, so no worries. And then I'll go back up here, smash, push, flip my paintbrush over. See, no paint. Let's see how far I can get it. Oh, it was very dry. Okay, more paint. Did it. Now you did it. And remember, I will go faster than you, not on purpose, because I already done this before, so I tend to just zip, right? And you're not here for me to walk around class and support you in your, you know, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna do this, or I put just a tiny bit of paint. I'm like, no, more paint, like that. So you just have to be like, oh, whatever, lady. Okay, so now I'm gonna, so you see how it's shiny? Everything that's wet white. Now we're just gonna cover the whole inside of the moon with wet white paint. And we just stab our white, use the side of your paintbrush and push it around. And as soon as it sounds dry, this sound, there is not enough paint on there. It should be slippery, not make a scratchy sound. So get another bit and then it's quiet. And as it runs out, it's all dry. Let me push it around more. Scribbly. And I just slow down when I get near the edge. Look at, can you see what I missed? Not shiny. Oh! There, I can see it in the reflection of the camera because my window's right over there, right there. So, but for you, you can look at it like this, especially if the lights are straight above. You have to look to the side. Oh, there's another one. Well, see, I did find some that I missed. Looking at a different angle. Nice. Okay, good. Now we just got it wet because how many color values do we need for 3D? Dark, medium, light. Well, that's the lightest white. Well, when I put my other colors, they'll get lighter too. So I'm gonna get my mustardy yellow color. Oh, it's stuck. Must have leaked out. Huh. Because this is plastic, so when it dries, it becomes plastic. So now I'm just gonna poke, just one poke of the mustardy yellow, boop, like that, and then we're gonna drop it off mostly down here, here, at the bottom, next to the owl, and then you basically run out and it becomes powder. So how many color values for 3D? So you see this big blob? That was where I first landed. A whole bunch of paint come off. That'll obviously be the darkest area. And then as I run out of paint, just with what's left of my paintbrush, I might visit up here, but it'll be very see-through, right? Because it's just a tiny speck of paint. So let's see. Let's push this around a little bit, but we need texture. This is a moon. How about if we stab it like this? Pick it up on the end of your paintbrush and drop it off somewhere that didn't get none. Oh, but white is still showing. I just want to make an interesting texture. Great. And then and get near the edge, just what's left on my paintbrush, I'm going to go a little higher, and then I'm running out of paint. It's becoming just powder. I can't see it anymore. Invisible. So good. Right? So how many color values of this mustard yellow do we have? Dark areas where I gave it permission to be thick, right? Medium areas where it kind of started to run out. And then lightest area, it did run out, right? So, and I give it permission to be like that because we're going to add another yellow. So now find bright yellow. It's okay that your paintbrush is dirty. We're just going to make more yellow. Stab! Get a stab of yellow. But she's very bright and she does not like to be touched. So if you touch this bright yellow too much, she'll just disappear and mix into your other colors. So just try to touch her, don't smash her into the other colors. And maybe where you just put a few pieces randomly down here on the bottom. Great. And we're not going to cover up all that golden, mustard color. We just want to change the texture of those dashes we just made. They don't match. So just change the texture of them. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Change their texture. See, there's still some golden, orange. Still some golden yellow left, right? And just what's on my paintbrush, I just changed the texture of my blobs. Now what's left on my paintbrush? Just a little bit of bright yellow. Drop her up here and visit up here. That's just lighter. Pretty. Yeah. Dark. Medium in the middle. Maybe even go visit between the two worlds. I could pick up some dark and drop it off in light, but I'm only in this little halfway, it's medium. There should be a line, right? Kind of touch it. Kind of ruin the line. Okay. Now I get to do the sky. Oh, push pause if you're not done with the moon. You control me. Tell me to pause. Okay. Now I'm going to get a napkin and clean my paintbrush because I want to switch from yellow to blue for the sky, but this will make green if I leave the yellow in there. So I just get a paper towel, fold it over, and squeeze it out. Oh, see? Now look at my paintbrush. I gave it one more squeeze. There. And I always fold it over so I don't want it to get on anything else. And I could put the lids on my two yellows. Bye, yellow. Bye, mustard yellow, because I don't want them to tip over and spill or dry out. Okay, good. Now we get to do the sky, right? We're going to outline it in dark blue first. Maybe in purpley blue. Let's do it in purpley blue. No, it's dark blue. I'm trying to remember. So it's dark blue first. And I just get my paintbrush, and it might drop off a little bit, but we'll cover it up. And now we have to outline the moon around leaves and stuff. Awkward. Right? All the way around. And then there's this awkward spot between the moon and the stick. Funny little shape, but I'll remind you. Okay, so I just get my paintbrush, and just because we want to save our shapes, it's just to save, like a little barrier, protection around everything. Just stab your blue. But then I'll show you up close. I grab my my paintbrush and I smash it above the moon and scooch it down and push and let one hair touch the moon. What if it picks up some of the white? Baby blue will show up. And oh, it got dry. Poke. Push. Oh, turn over my paintbrush. There's paint on the other side. Oh, ran out again. It's all dry. Man. Poke. Because it's not a pen, huh? Ooh. This is a space of sky right there. See it underneath the moon? Oh, I picked up white. I don't care. Let's make baby blue. Remember that weird shape I was talking about? There. She's done. Then I can go around this. I'm just not pushing as hard. There. More paint. Just fill that in. Go around the stick. And don't worry about the stems. It's just, you know how to draw a line. But you can go around the leaves, right? And they look like a heart, kind of, huh? You just go rainbow at the top, a V on the bottom. Like that. And then push the paint under the stick. Look at that one hair. Isn't that so good? I bet you didn't know you had that built in, that skill built in. Push. And how come I go so fast? I've done it before, right? So don't judge yourself based on me. It's just, I've done it before. So my brain's like, easy. But your brain's going like that. So you're brand new. Yeah. That's how it is on Earth, right? Never done something. Basically, everything on Earth is everything you've never done before. First attempt to guess right and to do it right. So, right, do it again. Apologize and do it again. Whoop! Oh, that was did you see me go around that? That's my best little turn corner. I'm at a pointy corner. I'm staring at it in the camera. I did a good job. Okay, more. I'm gonna paint push. And then you push pause until you get everything outlined in blue. I got a little bit of blue on the stick, but I know that I'm gonna paint, right? Use my finger. I push some of this yellow closer to my owl. Look at, I didn't get nothing near the owl. It was very protective of the owl. But I'm just using my finger as a paintbrush. It's dirty. So I could just pick up some of the wet spots and put it closer to my owl. There. I don't know why I was being so careful because I know I'm going to paint the owl. Okay. Now push pause. Finish your outline and then come back. So now we're going to make the sky and it's super fun. Okay. So we stab our dark blue like we're mad and get a disgusting amount. And just drop it off like this, near the set edges, all around the edges, but drop it off like it's sloppy, like you don't even care, near the edges, like we're making a frame. I'm just throwing it on, I don't care, right? And across the top. I keep having to stop and get more. As soon as it's see-through, I'm like, oh, more paint. Stab. Mirror. Look at the frame, but an ugly frame, like already, right? Now we're gonna get some white, but I do not want to ruin all my white. It's a dirty paintbrush. Can I just stick my paintbrush in one corner and not in the middle and stir it up and ruin it all? I just touch one corner and get a scoopy. See what it did? Left some blue behind, but I got my scoop of white. And if you need more, you just get more white, but from that corner. And I'll drop it off wherever blue didn't get. Hey, it's baby blue. Because my paintbrush was dirty. So now I go back and visit the dirty spot with Scoopy. Because the other side would like some. Hello. Now we get to scribble them together. Oh. Okay. And just mix for now. Just try to get rid of all of the dry. Oh, I just about killed my leaf. Look what. Let's slow down. I'm being spastic. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's shoot all those pieces wanted some. Here. Okay, and then la along the bottom. And we'll go back and smooth it. Let's just get rid of all the white stuff, all the dry background. See, we're just hitting some dark blue and hitting some white. We just want to get rid of the dry canvas first, and then we'll go back and decorate for a texture. Okay, done. I think I got them all. But that looks terrible, right? So scribbly. But how about if we use the side of our paintbrush, the smooth side, and just go and smooth it a little, like down the edges. Smooth. And I'm just floating on top of the paint, really gently. I'm just changing her texture. I like the color, and I can go on top of the dark blue outline if I want. Softly. It's almost like you're dropping off some kind of, just what's left in the paintbrush, just some dry powder. Just calm down, dark blue outline. Slow. Oh, corner. It's just a soft, oh, I can go down into this, right? Oh, look, it just makes a darker little color. I'm keeping my paintbrush above. And then push it down. Oh, I'm going, it's whatever. Look at me with my scribbles. I'm smoothing the paint, flattening it just a little. And I can go right next to my owl with my fuzzy little dry paintbrush. There's not much paint left on my paintbrush. I'm just drying it and fuzzing it up. Great, well, we're not done. We have one more color. Now we get purpley blue, which is gorgeous. And we're just going to stab it and drop it off. I just go boing in the corner, in this corner, down the side, stab, and then boop. Now, and let it live. Such a pretty color. But just kind of that same gentle texture, rub it around. Oh, what? And it's just like, oh, we're putting an extra layer of color. You scribble it around. Look how pretty. She kind of floats on top. I'm worried about the edges. I don't like them. And then la, scribbly. and give it permission just to be there. But the texture has to match. I'm just going back and matching the purpley texture with everything else. There. You know what? She didn't. I want some more purple. There's some purple up there. There. Me. Scribbly. And it still lives. I didn't erase it. It's just so prettier with the 3 kinds of blue, right? Love it. But if I touch it too much, it'll just become a color. You know. Okay, now I get to put stars on there. So I'm just going to use my stick. Put stars. Okay, I don't need very many. And I just use my stick because that's filthy. That's too big. I use my stick and I touch my white. And it looks like there's paint because there's paint on the outside, but I don't care. What I care about is what's on the end. As soon as you run out, don't go like that and tap the paint that's on the side. It just comes out looking for me. So I just go, I'm scared. I ran away. And they start to get smaller and smaller as I run out of paint. Do you know why? This is an up-close planet, a further away planet, a little galaxy that's really far away, tinier, farther away, so far away it's a speck. You want your paintbrush to run out of paint so you can get those far away looking stars. Oh, I like it when I start running out, and then they run out and they look like horseshoes or letter C's. More paint. So I start off with a planet, and then less. It's running out. And I try never to put them in a straight line because that's not what the stars do. They jump around. They're part of an explosion, right? Like sparks and fire. Yeah, I'm running out of paint. Now they're getting tinier. I love it when they're tiny. Oh, not fun. Stars. But see how there's paint? It looks like there's paint, but there's nothing on the end because that's the color of the sky on there. But it looks like there's paint. Don't go like that. I seen it and it's sad. So clean your paintbrush. Remember, pause me if I went too fast and you still want to make stars, and then start again. And we have to clean this paintbrush from the blue because we're all done. Give it a squeeze. Boop. Now we get our medium paintbrush and we're going to make this stick. And we're going to put brown and then put streaks of green and yellow on it. But you know, like the bark, the yellow and the green streaks on it just makes the brown not look so boring. But brown is darker than green and yellow, so probably the brown's going to eat up your yellow. She doesn't like to be touched, and your green. So just be gentle when you put on those colors. So find your brand. Oh, pause. Let's put our blues away. So purpley blue's got to go. Put the lid on. Prevents accidents and letting your paint dry out. I'm gonna get my brown. Give it a step. Ha! And then I'm gonna, cause look at, I got on my stick right there. Ooh! But when I outline my stick with that smash push, nice thick bead of paint, it's gonna cover that right up. So I stab my brown so there's a lot because I have far to go. And I am going to let my stick touch the sky because the stick's in front. Push. I ran out. More paint. Stab. Push. More paint. See, I have to stop a lot. Why? Because she's a little paintbrush. And I just fold my paintbrush over, smash it, and push. And let one piece of the paintbrush overlap the Sharpie. Bye. Oh, pencil. Your pencil. I'm Sharpie. I forgot. And all I need is my outline. I'm not going to start filling it in just yet. I want a nice, perfect outline first. There. Oop, I missed again. Okay. And now I'm going to just get one stab of paint. And I don't have to make this thick in here because we're going to add, remember we're going to add the green and the yellow on it. So it doesn't have to be all thick. Just get rid of the white down the middle. Let's make our sticks. that hold on to our green leaves. Just do it really soft. That one's already attached. But this one and this one, whee! Right? It's just a little line. Hey, isn't there a leaf up here? Right? It's in our moon. There. Okay, now I want to get green and yellow, but having this much brown on my paintbrush, it will just kind of ruin my leaves. So, because I'll make them all brown. So just get a paper towel and give it a squeeze. Maybe again. And there's still a little bit of brown on there, but not enough to hurt. So find your green and your bright yellow. And we'll just outline the leaves first. Just stab your green. Oh. And then give it an outline. What if it touches the blue? It'll make shadowy, darky green. Let me hold it closer so you can see. Look at how I got blue all over my leaf. Well, if I land inside my leaf and go on top of the leaf a little bit, I make the leaf bigger, and you see the blue peek through? Looks like a shadow, like you planned it. That's like a heart. The leaves remind me of a heart. How about this one? I can't really see. I could barely see it. Well, can we draw one? Make a smile. And then put a triangle on the top. Yay! And then we'll clean our paintbrush. Hey, push pause. I know I went fast. Sorry. You can feel it. Clean my paintbrush. There's still a little bit of green. But now I get my bright yellow. And I just fill in the middle part. But what if you get some green on your yellow? Exactly. Now it becomes light green. Watch. So I stab my bright yellow and fill it in. Oh, it grabs some green by accident. Decorate. Stab the yellow. Decorate. Whee! Oh. Then stab some yellow. Oh, green. How many color values is that? 3D. Dark green on the outside, light green on the inside, and any yellow that lived. You could even put little dashes of yellow and float it on top. Whoops. There. And it will be a little bit lighter. Okay, now with our dirty little paintbrush that's got yellow on it, let's put streaks on our stick and just streak them in front like big smears, like dirty little smears. Grab more bright white yellow. Mirror. Put strings along the street. We're not repainting it yellow. We just put some little strings on there. So it's more pretty to look at. Brown is the darkest color. Brown smooshed with yellow is medium. And if I have little strings of yellow and I give them permission to be there without smashing them down, that's the brightest. Oh, lucky. And they're just side to side only. Up and down looks like grass. So this way, side to side. Doesn't that look good already? We did a good job. Let me fix my leaf where I made my oopsie. I'll put my triangle back. Triangle in the front. I kind of messed it up. So showing off. Okay. Now let's make the eyes of our owl. Push pause if I went too fast. I think of it every time. If I was right now watching this video, I'm like, why is she going so fast? I'm working. It's me, not you. You're doing it perfect. I rush because I'm all by myself in this quiet room. And nobody wants to just stand there and listen to nothing, right? So let's do her pretty little eyes. Okay? So inside her eyes are green and yellow, which are these colors right there. So stab your green and just fill in this part right here. Yay! Circle, 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 circle. And then get just a poke of white, a little tiny piece of white, and we'll just drop it off like a rainbow, half a rainbow, and then a half a rainbow. Now let's swirl it around, but only draw a circle, and it just lives on the outside like that. So it's just some brighter green. Did I mush it in? No? Okay, now I'm going to get just a tiny bit of purpley blue. with the dirty paintbrush. Boop, and just get a ton of it. Now let's redraw the edge where the pencil should be. And how hard should you push with your paintbrush? Just real soft. Oh, it's gonna mix with the green and make like a turquoisey color. And I know they have paint on the other side of my paintbrush too, but and I don't push hard. There, oh, it kind of muffed it up. Wee, more, wee. Oh, I need more. Rainbow, wee. Okay, now I need to make sure that they're round. They look funky. How do you fix a funky circle? Rainbow on the top, smile on the bottom. I know how to draw those, so it's a rainbow and then a smile. There. Don't try to make a circle because you'll go, woo, oops, I messed it up, woo, oops, I messed it up. Just go rainbow. That shape is in all your letters and numbers, so you know how to do it good. And then smile, and it rounds off the bottom. Let me try this one. Oh, I'm balancing with my pink. So my hand will start shaking. So I go, rainbow, rainbow, fixed it, smile, smile, okay. See, I don't know how to make circles. I have to trace stuff to get a circle, right? Okay, now let's just what's left on our paintbrush, kind of like give it permission to just go a little bit lower, like an eyelid. Just to dirty that up across the top. Oh, never mind. That didn't come out how I wanted. There, done. I just wanted it a little bit darker on the top, and I just kind of muffed it up. Okay, now we can go around the outside of the eye in this color and where this pencil is. Wee, rainbow. Get more paint. Smile. Rainbow, smile. Rainbow. Smile. Oh, more paint. Gosh, this paintbrush doesn't hold very much paint, huh? Smile. Rainbow. I kind of ran that. Guess what? We're going to use more paint on his feathers around his face, so don't worry. Okay, so we're going to paint his tummy next, but there's this paint in our paintbrush, so we just have to squeeze it out. And we'll just squeeze it till it turns to powder. Pinch, squeeze. Oh, pretty clean. But there's still lots in there, right? So I go pinch, squeeze. Is that powder yet? Maybe one more time. Pinch, squeeze, pull. Right, pinch, pull. There. Good job. So now I'm going to make his tummy. So I need this paintbrush. And mostly we use the side of the paintbrush to push the paint around. If we just stay with the tip, it'll take too long. Because look how tiny. This is bigger. Let me show you. Here's my piece of bread. And here's my butter. And I'm going to butter my bread. That's pointy and it would cut it all up. But if I tilt it and smear it around like this, it's softer. But how do you do that on a canvas? You have to hold your paintbrush all weird to try to get the flat side so you can push the paint around. This is too sharp and it scratches the paint off. So you hold your paintbrush kind of weird. And I'm trying to lay it down flat so it's almost touching the painting. Flat. Right? Not this way, too pointy. Okay, so we're going to stamp our white and get a big scoop of white. Watch. And we're just going to outline it, and we're really good at outlining now. Scoop. And am I being careful now? Look how much paint I'm getting. I don't care. I just push it around. You trust yourself. Remember we did it with the moon? Same. And then squishy, 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 squishy. And feathers are up and down. Okay? And push it around, up and down, shovey, there. And look at, I wanted you to see. Look at how lumpy I made it. How come? Some parts are thin, some parts are thick, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Because the bright white parts will be brighter than the thin white parts. Right? So now we're going to put a little bit of color. So can you find your mustard yellow? I'm just going to put a little poke. And just like the moon, we're just going to put little feathers. Just drop it off like that. But our feathers like curl around her tummy, so they kind of bend on either side, not straight up and down in the middle maybe, but I'll show you. So just like when I was going stab, 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 this time I'm making little one. And look I'm not trying to make one color. I give it permission to have dark pieces, medium pieces, light pieces, done. Then stop. But I'm not done. But it's cute. Now get a little bit of brown. Boop. Just some. She's really dark. And just drop it off near the very bottom. Yeah. Now let's scratch her into the yellow. Real soft. So that they're tiny little feathers. Soft, barely feel it. Soft. Oh, that's so good. Maybe climb up the sides. Great. Maybe whatever's left on your paintbrush. Oh, they're so hey, this is like the top of the moon where we were running out of paint or putting little baby number ones. It's all dry. It's all like nothing left in my paintbrush. Get really close to his face there. So good. Little fuzzy. It's cool. And maybe even get a tiny bit of blue. A little bit. The purpley blue. But I'm not going to use all this. I'm just going to drop it off maybe here and here. Oh, I did use it all up. And then just give it just one or two little blue pieces there. I just want to turn them into feathers. There. That's all you get. And then clean your paintbrush because blue and brown and yellow is gross. Here. And then maybe some bright yellow, just a tiny bit. One. Oh, the bright yellow is prettier. Oh, look at it. It's above the dark color. Oh, that's pretty. It looks like a moon, but made out of feathers. And none of them really touch. Like, they overlap. They don't go in a perfectly straight line. One. They kind of like, You can go back and ruin them a little bit if they're too perfect. Just see this one? Like, I don't like it. I just touch it. It's gone. It's gone. If I touch it, it's gone. So if I want it to stay there, don't touch it no more. Okay? Now we get to do her little sleeves. And they're going to be done in this caramel color, and then we'll decorate. Okay? So we stab our color, and these are her sleeves, here and here. And her sleeves do fluff out over the top of the moon. Okay? So they're not straight, right? They kind of fall off and point down like that. So I can touch your shoulder and go whoop, point down. And they do touch the moon too. You want to see? One. We'll just decorate this, so don't worry. Stab your yellow. It's not going to stay this way. Boop. Now the other side. One. Oh, across the bottom too. Jealous. The bottom was jealous. And I still have some white showing, but we're going to decorate it. Now we can get some white. No, some brown. Okay, so I poke my brown. And let's drop it off in little pearls first, and then we'll scratch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then turn your paintbrush over where there's, see this side had no more. And then flip it over. There's some. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then turn them into ones. 1. Scratch at them. 1. There. Look, we're almost out of white. Hey, this side I didn't put it sticking in the moon. Oh, round, review. Cuter. It's cuter when it fluffs over, right? Now let's get some white. So you can put your paintbrush to the side, get a little pearl, and drop those off. 1, and turn those into scratches. Scratch. Maybe 2 scratches per dot. Scratch. 1. So is this about the color, or is it really about the texture? The texture, right? Now we're going to use a little bit of black. I'm kind of scared because black will make gray, and she's very aggressive and she upsets me and scares me. So let's switch paintbrushes. So it's the teeny tiny itty bitty just born paintbrush, because the black, it literally makes everything gray and I get all upset. And I don't want so much black in this paintbrush, you know, so it doesn't turn everything gray. So find the itty bitty teeny tiny just born paintbrush and find your black. And then get just a speck, maybe from the side, or just touch it a speck. That's all you get. A little pearl on the end. And I'm just gonna make maybe like 6 or 7 little number ones. One, and how soft am I doing it? As soft as I can. 1, 1, 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10, 11. There. How tiny. I'm sorry. Let me do it again better up close. I wasn't close. So I go and get my tiny speck of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, I need to put a few more pieces. But see, if I can pick up that black, whoop, scoop it, and put it somewhere else too. Pick it up, scoop, whoop, whoop. See what cuter little feathers they make? A little bit shadowy. We did a good job. She's floopy. Let's do her face. Okay, so little tiny paintbrush. Let's just clean her. Because if she dries all ratty like this, let's let her dry all pointy. So we go pinch, and look at, she's all pointy. So she'll be ready to do the face. Now get this paintbrush again. And we don't care that it has all these colors on it, because that's what the face has. And her fluff still points down, even when you're doing her cheeks. And if you get some on the sky, fine. But we get the mustardy yellow first. Stab. Let's do her face. And we just go, oh, what about the blue? Well, just get close to the blue without hurting it. Want to see? So I just go, okay. Oh, I got some on the blue. Well, I just be careful. Here. And the ear, they're not ears. The owl's ears are really next to their eyes, just like us, or right. But these are just feather decorations. It's like a trick. Nature did a trick. Whoop, 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 whoop. Remember, we don't have to fill it all in with this, because we're going to come... See? I just fixed my oopsie blue right there. Oh, around. 1, 1, 1. Now what do we need? And then your feathers of your chin can go over her chest, you know, because her face is on top there. Oh, I picked up a little bit of black on accident. Shadow. Now I'm going to get, oh, I didn't fluff over this guy over here. Why do I forget that side? Okay, now we said we're going to add a little bit of brown. But how much brown do we need? Just barely touch your brown. And put little pokes. You got freckles. Now scratch those and turn them into ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But you don't have to repaint it brown. You're just putting some little brown streaks on it. Brown. Oh, I wish I put more. That's alright. Because now I'm going to get little pieces of white. Put white pearls on it. Dot, 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 and scratch at those. Flickety, and 2 scratches per dot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, tap, scratch. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yay. I can get closer to that blue. Let me go slow. Kind of fix my blue a little bit here and there. Just a tiny bit. There, it still shows, but okay. Now we get a little the black. Okay. The feathers over her eyebrows go around like this, like 2 half of the hearts, right? So let me show you. How much black? Tiny speck. And let me just do it like eyebrows. Oh, I'm going to bring it closer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's all. Okay, and then, sorry that wasn't good because I didn't have it right in front, but a tiny speck of black and cheeky. Just scratch at them so they're not so perfect. Scratch. Other side. The trick is getting the smallest amount of black you can get. It's so hard because my hand wants to dive into the black, but I only need a teeny tiny piece on the end. So scary. Okay. I don't want to repaint it black. I just want to put some cute ears. Yeah. Isn't she cute? Okay, now I have to clean this paintbrush. So, it's got black on it. That's okay. We'll clean it with a piece of towel and squeeze it till it turns to powder. And then we'll use a trick that I learned. Remember, pause me. I'm going too fast. You pause me. Because I go too fast. I apologize. So then I'm going to use the white paint, and I just literally just put this dirty little, this paintbrush. I cleaned it, but it's not all the way clean. Poke your white paint, and we'll use the water from this white paint for doing a little washy. So I fold it over, pinch it, wash machine, and then squeeze. Look at the white got more, and then I can clean it one more time. Oh, the white helped pull out more of the color. So good. So we're going to go around between the two blue parts and put white. But we have to go smash push, just like we're outlining the moon. So we go stab with the white because we need a lot. And now we're going to land inside the white part, smash. And it's exactly one paintbrush big. So you just push your paintbrush. A little bit more. Stab the white. Push. Picking up your paintbrush is dangerous. Push. It's exactly one paintbrush big. Rainbow at the top. Smile at the bottom. Okay, more paint. Rainbow at the top. Smile on the bottom. Rainbow at the top. Smile at the bottom. And there's just a little bit of blue left. Oh, I got over my blue. I'm just going to use my finger and get it off. I didn't want it to be on there that much. Look. Get off. There. It'll be lighter now. Great. And now I'm gonna get a tiny bit of bright yellow. And we'll just decorate the eye a little bit. And just drop it. You don't have to push as hard. Just drop it off like you're doing the end. Oh, like a rainbow. Drop off a piece. A piece of yellow up here and a piece of yellow down there. Done. Highlight. Okay. And then we get to do the pupil. Okay. And the pupil is a fingerprint, believe it or not. Because it's the perfect size, your fingerprint. So I'm going to touch the black. And I land right in the middle of his eyes, just like mine. But look at mine has a white dot. We'll do that too. Okay, so I'm going to go straight ahead, right in the middle, and smush. I didn't move my finger. You want to see me do it close up on the other side? So I'm going to go straight ahead and push. And then, ew! I'm going to lick it off. It's good napkin. Silly. It'll come off with water. Look, it's just a little bit left, right? And now I get to do the beak with my tiny paintbrush. And it's got white on it right now. I just need to give it a clean. I think I need a new paper towel. That paper towel has black in it. And I'm afraid it might accidentally get black on my... So, that tiny bit of orange I gave you. I know, this is all we need it for. And we're just going to do an outline of the beak. And it's basically a diamond. Triangle touches a triangle. And then we'll fill it with yellow. Right? So just go. I'll hold it closer. Let's go. Down, down. I think I already need more. Poke my orange. Down, down. Then I get my bright yellow. Stab. And fill it in. Look at that pretty color. Aw. A coot. Maybe even a little bit of white. Tiny speck of white. I missed. Oh, I keep missing. Okay, there. Why is, oh, this paint is so much thicker than the other paint. There, it's just hard to get a little pearl white out of it. And then just drop a little dash of white for a shine. Well, what about her eyes? Well, see how my eye is reflecting the light? So we're going to use the stick and put white, but it has to be on one side and the matching side. Not in the middle. That's a dead animal. Because the eyes are round, the reflection is always to one side or the other side. So get your stick and touch your, just like we made stars, but I'll show you. It goes up in the corner on that side, and then up in the corner on that side. There. Matching corners, even though it's not a square. Good job. Look at some. I want to cover it because I have Sharpie and you don't. I can see my Sharpie right there. Pixie. Okay. Now we get to put feet, and feet are just little dashes of orange, and you just use your paintbrush, and it's right there where the feathers touch the tree. You just go 1, 2, 3. And then next is big space, like a 2-finger space. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we can get a little bit, can't use yellow, but we can use a little, to make it brighter, we can use a little bit of white. And just go 1, smush it in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Look how cute. Didn't you do a good job? I know I went too fast. But it came out cute. Look at all the different colors. Now let's check for 3D. How's your sky when it's dry? Does it have dark areas, medium areas, light areas? How about your moon? Dark area, medium area, light area? Your tree? How about your owl? Dark areas, medium areas, light areas? So good. Good job, guys. Good job.